Today we are going to draw one of my favorite actually pictures, and this is Blue Dog, and we're going to draw Blue Dog together. And Blue Dog's not hard, but we do have to do him step by step, and if we take our time, we will be fine. So the first step we're going to do is we are going to hold our paper the tall way. So everybody holds your paper the tall way. Now, to start out with Blue Dog, we're going to start with an oval. So I want to start with an oval. Now, if you don't have enough room on the bottom for his body later, that's fine. We'll just draw as far as you can go. And if you have more room, we'll make sure we draw his paws and stuff. So the first step you're going to do is you draw the oval. Once we draw the oval, we're going to actually start with his ears. 1 point, 2 points. So he has very pointy ears. Inside those ears, you're going to make little triangles again. So I know it looks like a cat, but he's not a cat. He's a dog. And then we're going to do the next part, which is we are going to draw his snout. Now the snout is the part that the dog breathes out of. So we're going to start with 2 lines down the middle. 1, 2, and then watch what we do. We make a diagonal, and then we're going to curve the bottom. You will erase this line right here. So I'll put little lines here to remind you to erase that. And then we're going to draw a little curve right there. That's his mouth. Okay, now we're going to draw his nose. To draw his nose, we're going to make a square, and then you're going to make 2 little holes for his nostrils. Once you do that, you're going to color all of this black. So right now we have his snout and his head. Now we're going to draw his eyes. To draw his eyes, do 1 circle, 2 circle, and then inside those we're going to make another circle. Now I know this looks a little strange, but inside he has these kind of little pointy shapes. So we're gonna go around first with your pencil and make this darker. So go around and make this part darker. Then we're gonna make, on the side, make a line here and a line here. That's gonna make his eyes darker. Once we do that, we're gonna do the next step. And I'm gonna look at my image just so I can show you guys a better one later. This. Here we go. I just want to see one a little better so I can see it closer up for you guys. Perfect. Now, we also have another angle right here. Now, once we draw that, we're going to draw his eye. It's almost like eyebrows. So we come up above, we draw an eyebrow above, and then these aren't below eyebrows. These are more of a shadow, but you're going to do almost another eyebrow below. So he's an up eyebrow and a below eyebrow. Now, once we do that, we are going to draw his body. So starting right underneath, we're going to make a big U. Now, if you have room, that's fine. If you don't, that's okay too. But we're going to do his legs. 1 line, 2 line, 1 line, 2 line. And then we're going to make a little paw and a little paw. This right here, I'm going to put lines there to remind you to erase it. And then you only see 1 little foot on the side because he's kind of sitting on the other side and on his tail. So we're going to make a curve here, a U, and then come back up. So it's kind of like he's just chilling on the one side. We could draw the other one too. Come here, make a U, and come back. So these are like he's sitting on his back paw. You won't see his tail because he's sitting on the tail. Now, once we draw Blue Dog, you guys have actually done the hardest part, which is drawing the blue dogs. You guys did a great job. So what we're going to do right now is this. You guys are going to trace everything right now. So take your time and start tracing. Once you trace, we're going to start working on coloring him. So like I said, Blue Dog is blue, but you don't have to make him blue. We can do other colors. I'm going to do blue just because we're going to do traditional. So we're going to take our time, color the dog blue. We're going to go around certain areas. The middle is white, and some parts are going to be dark. So let me make sure we go over those with you. So this part's blue, and all of this is the blue. Now, if you make a purple one, that's fine. We're just going to make sure that the other part is dark purple. If you do red, make sure the other part's dark red. So this is all one color. This is white. Then these parts are a darker color of what you're using. So if you're doing green, this is dark green. If you did red, this is dark red. If you did yellow, this is dark yellow. So these parts are the dark. Now, before we get too far, And after we color, why don't we come up with some patterns for the background? You could do squares all over the background. You could do polka dots. You could do hearts, whatever patterns you want. We're gonna draw all in the background. Because this artist always has tons of images. So you're gonna draw designs on the background. When you are done drawing, you're gonna trace it and then we're gonna color it. Try to make these as colorful as possible. Take your time, use different colors for your shapes that you just drew, and then maybe in the background, just use one color back here. So this is gonna be one color. You're gonna take your time all back here. One color. And then I'm doing a sloppy job, but that's okay. You can use colored pencils on this, you can use crayons, you can use markers, and I just realized once again, you didn't see the foot. So it's 2 straight lines and then a curve. So I wanted to make sure, I'm sorry about that, I keep bumping my paper. So if you need more help on the paws, just ask me. Take your time, go slow. Remember, your blue dog does not have to be blue. Your blue dog can be purple, your blue dog can be red. Make sure you do shapes in the background. Take your time, go slow, and I cannot wait to see your blue dog.